work was basically just ordering everybody around. There were various laborers unloading cargo, uh, communicating with the guys who brought everything, just the usual stuff that you would see on truck night. Hmm. He notices your approach. You. Understandable. Oh, anyways, as I was saying, he notices your approach. Uh, Hello, Elf. What can I do for you today? Do you have? Hmm? Yes. This that is correct. Do you have something for me? I'm terribly sorry. The second I asked that question, while we're subscribed on my Twitch, and my Twitch notification for subscribers is indeed. So like, do you have something for me? Indeed. Sorry. Uh, go. Beautiful. Sorry I cut you off. Continue. Oh yes. You're right here. He says he takes like a bite of like deer jerky. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you got money. Okay. Wait right here. I'll have your payment. You're more than welcome to work the escort back. Uh, Spend the night if you need to. But after that, this is a work site, so unless you're working, unfortunately, you'll have to leave. So, you can stay the night. After that, you're gone. Unless you're working. As soon as everything's unpacked. Now, whether that's the morning, the afternoon, the evening, it just depends on how long it takes. Probably won't take evening. Lord knows I'd beat these guys to death if they did. Not literally. Figure of speech. But no. Yes. Go ahead. Fair enough. Seems like he's telling you the truth. Hmm. Hi, Google. Let's see here. Hmm. Uh, yeah, y'all are like, yeah, basically around there. Hmm. He's not targeting Eileen. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Let's see here. Just for reference, though, that door is wide open as there are laborers who are just carrying goods in from the wagons. The horses have actually been brought in to the stables as well, so they can eat and rest while the wagons are being unloaded. The dirt floor is it's muddy. Hmm. um, Let me check something real quick. And Clover is within range of the rat in the box. Mm-hmm. And let me see. I think I have a token for Bog Luck too. Let me get that out real quick. Yes, I do. What a beautifully art drawn token that is. Noble lady, right? Yeah. Mm. Hmm. Actually, though. But yeah. Bogluck makes his way to a room to go get your money. Again, there is a rat in the vicinity. However, it is currently in the blocked off area that you have not scouted. Sephiroth. That's Valdan's token. More like an emo goth Sephiroth. Regardless, uh, Bogluck returns shortly. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I know, right? Anyway, here's your gold. Uh, it was 8 gold per 10 day. It takes about what is it? About 30 days. Yeah, 2 10 day, 30 days, something like that. Yeah, forgot. Yeah. Anyways, here's about 25 gold. Just keep the change. There are some people who died on the way in. Per person. There are some other gods who, well, judging by the numbers, didn't make it all the way up there. I guess you got attacked by something on the road. Hmm. Yeah, swamp ogres. I don't like people being in their swamp. Too bad it's not their swamp. Belongs to Lord Neverember because he owns the roads. Yeah, regardless, we're just working to build this thing. Again, so there is one of the larger rooms, and he points to this room over here. And y'all can sleep the night in there if you please. It's big enough for all of you. Upon entering the room, there are uh, six basically suspended hammocks that you could basically just go to sleep in. Each one has a bit of a worn pillow, and uh, a surprisingly thick blanket, like a thick wool blanket. It's safe to assume that it can get cold at night here, especially being close to the cryoclasm area. Now then, if there's anything else I can help you with, feel free to ask or don't. I don't care. I gotta get back to supervising all this unloading of shit. Now, what's up? I mean, there are a few other, like, smaller shacks. There's an outhouse out back, but that's basically it. Unless you want to go walk in a few days. Cheers to that, mate. Yeah. Business is business. And then as he finishes up, like I said, I gotta go back to supervising. And just heads outside and starts yelling. We're like, "What the fuck are you doing, slacker? Get back to work!"
Deltac's going to come and take a gander inside, as well as bring Starhorse in.
Mm-hmm.
To this
Well, there is in fact a stable.
Starhorse is just going to.
We can replace one of the horse tokens for Star Horse.
Good.
We'll give this one to Star Horse because it's a bit bigger.
It gets assimilated into Star Horse's ever-expanding form.
Star Horse is technically size large, so that might be better.
I mean, technically, all these horses are size large.
Well, it depends. I don't think the statistically they're like the base horses large. I might be wrong, but the war horses definitely are.
I mean, centaurs are medium, but they're a horse.
Oh, riding horses are large. A seahorse is tiny, but of course it would be.
Of course.
I mean,
I imagine a large seahorse would be quite horrifying.
Or something.
Right. I'm just gonna have a wander around for a bit, taking the land.
No one really stops you, albeit a few workers do kind of make their way past you, expecting you to get out of the way as they're carrying boxes and stuff in. Pretty much everything that they bring in either heads into this door right here or heads up to the kitchen. For at least resources that they bring in. A few general crates end up, in that little pile right there, but that's about
it. Anybody else doing anything, or can I get to my spooping investigations?
Well, Dan will probably try to use his new proficiency in alchemist tools to. Well, you will probably know that there might be some poisonous stuff in swarms and the vicinity, so we will try to make a few antidotes, antitoxins, whatever they're called. New proficiency from the multi-class.
Right, but did you procure alchemist tools?
Yeah.
Alright.
Interesting, yeah.
Alright, yeah. To make some general antitoxins, I will need a intelligence check. Since you have proficiency with the kit, you can add your proficiency.
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Smarticles.
9.
You're able to make like
13.
Yeah. You're rolling on secret, by the way.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah. But yeah, it is a 13, in fact. You managed to make 2 mild antitoxins. They won't do anything against purple worm poison, but like If you get bit by a lightly venomous snake, you might be fine.
Yay. Mild antitoxins?
Yes.
Going into the special bag.
With that, it sounds like Lacellan gets to do his sleuthing.
I'm going to wander around the general vicinity of the roadhouse, trying to look a little bit bored, just like playing on my lute idly, but actively looking around at the ground around it, because I'm looking for anything that might be similar to clovers.
Clovers. What?
The weed. A clover.
Oh!
A patch of clover.
Right! The problem with having a character whose name is Clover.
She's not that difficult to find. She's pretty obvious.
Yeah, she is fairly obvious. Roll me a deception check for the fun of it, but more importantly, an investigation check. Just trying to see how obvious you are. Got it.
Wow, I'm really good at rolling.
I know, right? At least
nice
you're
pair
consistent.
of binoculars you got there.
Consistency is key.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, you are unable to find any of the clovers you are looking for. You do, however, end yourself and finding yourself on the receiving end of some strange glances, but that's about it.
Can I persuade you over to me using a skill I'm actually good at, survival, to look around nearby and see if there's anywhere where I think that we...
I would definitely allow that.
Cool. That's a little bit better, but still not a very good roll, but I have a good bonus, at least.
Yes.
Do you have a fucking seven?
Yeah.
That's not my highest skill proficiency either.
Perception. So you are able to find like a few weeds and such and grasses that are managing to survive in this area, but you're not really finding any clovers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just wander back into the room then, still looking like the weirdo who's mostly singing idly to himself on his lute.
Indeed. It looks like Deltac is having some fun with the horses. Kevin or Clover doing anything? Indeed.
Clover is probably trying to reunite with the trapped rat. Just adding it back into the arsenal.
Well, if they're within range, she can just use an action to
yes, but wouldn't it be funny for Clover to just frantically search for the rat? And wouldn't that be in character?
He's got a point.
He does have a point.
It would be funny. It also might be alarming to all the people that are trying to like actually pack up all of the goods there.
Yeah, fine. He just goes in the room and bamfers the rat back after remembering that she can do that.
Well, she's chaotic. I also think she's socially anxious enough to not go rifling through boxes that people are currently piling stuff on top of.
Do I look like I know how Clover would act? No.
You've only been playing in a D&D session with Clover for multiple months.
And I'm quite slow.
That's fair.
You just now remembered her name, okay? Listen, give him time. I don't know. I think Kevin would just be more interested in sleeping than anything right now.
Honestly, that's fair.
There's a hammock. Not quite.
Yeah, he'd like, as soon as that guy said that there was a room we could sleep in, he bolted towards it. Like he was already You walk in, and whichever was the nicest hammock, he's already asleep in. Like,
Fair enough. Let me see here. Is there anything else anyone would like to do, or are we calling it a night?
Before we go to sleep, though, I will just actually not even very quietly, I'll just do it in the brain talkies. Say to Valdan, please let me know when you want to go sleuthing. There are some things I would like to look for myself, and you might need a backup set of eyes.
He just receives a nod of affirmation.
Okay, I'm good.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Alrighty. With that, night falls. There is a lot less ruckus going on. Everyone basically makes their way into the kitchen to eat dinner, which is on the second floor. Where the chef is making grub.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll just take a peek outside the door, slightly open it.
It's decently dark. I mean, you've got moonlight coming through the windows, the pane windows, but other than the occasional torch, the main that's keeping light in the area, the main room is pretty darn empty. However, you can see light emanating from the upper floor, which is above here, in here, this area specifically.
Mm-hmm. Can you see if there's anybody standing guard here or something yet at all?
There is not, no.
He just turns to the Salon. It's time. And before they leave, as soon as the Salon's ready, got the stuff ready, he will cast a spell.
Pass without trace. Classic. Alrighty.
Yep.
Well, with that in mind, I need everyone who's going to be sneaky breaky to roll me those stealth checks with +10.
27.
Okay, time to roll lower than that. Oh, look, a 34.
damn.
I love
Christ, and that says a +0
for me getting a nat 40.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Fucking proficiency, dexterity. Yeah.
+10. That's
Says
34.
0. That's confusing.
Yeah, it is, but it's still the right thing.
It's not supposed to be +0, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you literally can't roll 24 on a D20, so whatever.
Yeah.
Man's rolling on he's rolling on a non-Euclidean dice.
Damn it.
He's cheating. He's using a D30.
He's using a D infinity. But no, yeah.
I'm so good at spell.
Oh god.
Now, guys, he is using a D20. It just goes from 10 to 30.
Fair enough. Regardless, though, with those stealth checks in mind, I leave the investigations to you. Do that which you will, and I will let you know what happens.
Rolling a D50. Okay.
I'm just going to follow Valdan for a little bit.
All right, so Valdan.
What do we see in this room?
In that room in particular, both of you have night vision, right?
Yeah.
Or dark vision, not night vision. That's different.
Night vision.
Fucking splinter cell glasses light up. So that door, the main door is latched but unlocked, so it's pretty easy to open up. Inside, you find mostly what is just going to be food for both people and animals. Aside from what was taken up to the kitchen for making of dinner. There is, however, one additional door which is locked with a standard like a lock and key style lock.
Well, then we'll approach it.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's locked. What kind of lock is it?
The lock is built into the door itself. And it is one that it has a keyhole.
It's like one of those keyholes you can peer through to the other side.
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck do you ask me?
Are you gonna look into the lock?
How the fuck do I feel like a poison needle is gonna spring out of it? You know what? Sure, why not? Might as well.
Well, now you gave him the idea, and then you do it? Wow, good job.
Yeah. Permanent -5 to perception checks? Sure, why not? Sounds good.
Then you get to wear a badass eye patch.
You can't see anything inside the lock.
Do I smell anything? Do I hear anything?
One moment, actually. I have something if you're listening. I have to find it first. So you roll me a perception check.
If that's the case, I was about to say, if that's the case, he like makes a bit of room and like gestures next to the door and like puts his ear on it, hoping that Lassalle would do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to see if two people notice more.
So either of us, considering I have the higher perception thing, I should roll with advantage?
Oh yeah, you should definitely do that.
Okay. 29 or 29.
Ooh.
Pick your poison.
Hot damn. Okay. A 29 or a 29.
2 nat 19s.
So you definitely hear something. There is movement inside this room with a locked door. Though you can't tell for certain what it is. You know that based on you can hear boxes being moved. That much is certain.
Okay. When I was talking to Boglook earlier, he had did he have a ring of keys by his waist or something?
Yes, he did.
Did anybody else have keys? Did I notice?
No. He was the only one who had keys on him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Selin just says it reiterates I can hear the movement of boxes, but not much else. Probably people inside. Best be quiet. If you'd like to pick the lock, I can try and help.
Mm-hmm. Well, then we'll try to silently pick the lock.
Alrighty. Roll me a dex check using your thieves' tools.
With advantage, because Lassalle is helping?
I mean, I don't have proficiency with thieves' tools, and I feel like getting in and being able to help you pick that lock is difficult.
He did receive a bit of training, so maybe a +2 circumstance bonus?
Just dexterity with your proficiency. Because I know you're proficient in thieves' tools.
Yeah, but I don't have luck.
But you did get a 17. What's the DC on that lock? Oh, you hear a very satisfying click with surprisingly little effort.
I slightly peek open the door and peer inside.
Alrighty. Let me start revealing. Moving you away a little bit just so I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So looking in, it is very dark, but you are able to catch a slight glimpse of
A room.
indeed. However, there is something I have to move to a different layer. What looks like a crocodile walking bipedally, moving boxes.
Would well then be able to know what kind of being this is.
Roll me an like a history check, just your memory check.
22.
These are what are commonly referred to as lizard folk, swamp dwellers. They are a sentient race of reptilians, known for their brutality and ingenuity.
Do they have Mark Zuckerberg among them currently?
No, there is not a Mark Zuckerberg among them.
Okay, do they?
The imposter is also not sus.
Do they seem like they were hired here or just like grabbing shit and going?
Repeat that, please.
Better question is, do they commonly work together with people, or does it just seem like they're just grabbing shit and going?
It is
like a little heist on their own.
It is an uncommon thing for them to be working with people. I mean, they are occasionally known to like join adventuring parties, but they are not. That is not a common occurrence.
You will slightly close the door and just use a method to speak into Lucian's minds. Will not company. Lizard folk don't seem to be working here.
Oh. I might have something for this. Hold on. Let me have a read of a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I also would technically have a spell for that.
Let me see. I think I have something for this. Fireball.
I mean, that's a given. Fireball solves all problems. But I thought I'd go with a bit more tactful of an approach.
What do I have? I don't have command prepared. I have suggestion prepared. Oh, I have the second new spell prepared. Will also be a more radical approach, but hey.
Okay. All I will do is I will like speak into Valdan's mind and ask him to let me get an angle in on it and have a look myself.
You like steps back?
First things first, I'm going to do is just see if they're if either they are armed or there are weapons in the room that I can see that would be within reach.
Okay. Let me see here. Roll me a perception check.
25.
Okay. Let's see here. There we go. I had to pull up their sheet real quick. And it's loading. Here we go. Yes. It looks like that one in particular has a club on its hip and something on its back. Though it's difficult to make out in the lack of light.
Are they wearing armor?
They are wearing a very simplistic garb, but nothing that would be considered in a civilized sense armor.
Okay. Second thing I would like to do
Mhm.
is, seeing that creature, use the detect thought spell.
Okay. Let's see. Thoughts. Isn't this it's just surface
rather
level, but
specifically-
yeah.
Yeah, rather specifically for our continued stealth, I don't use components for that spell when I cast it.
Alrighty. So there are two specific things on the surface of this creature's mind. The first is meat. Pretty simply put, it's probably hungry. Secondly, on the surface of his mind, is his basically his job, which is move box through tunnel to castle. It's simple, but that's what's on his head.
I will reiterate that last part into Valdan's mind, but putting on like a very dumb lizard folk voice in my head.
Are you going to act it out?
Okay, fine. Valdan, I think we've got it. Move box, through tunnel, to castle. We found something, I think. There must be a tunnel beyond the door, maybe? I don't know.
I would say that one of us gets the others, the other one tries to take them out stealthily.
Or...
By the way,
You can go
is
invisible, right?
Clover awake right now?
Cuddling with rats.
Okay. The rat that's in the box. That box is moving.
That rat got bamfed back.
Gotcha.
What was Lucellen saying?
You can go invisible, right?
Yes, that is true. I could also make you invisible if you would fancy that.
Doable. Sticking point. Both spells are concentration, so
Yeah.
that would end your pass without trace.
That is true, but at this point, do we even really need that? There's like multiple sounds of shuffling, right? So it's like 2, maybe 3 lizard folk.
There is
can definitely
there are multiple originations.
There's one we can see.
Yes.
The question is, do we take the combat route and try to take him out and then look for stuff, maybe the tunnel? Or do we try to capture one? If we try to cause a big commotion with an ongoing fight, we might just be drawing unwanted attention, considering they're trying to get the stuff from somewhere. There's a good chance that somebody else is involved with this, probably Borkelak, so...
Okay, first port of call, I think. Head back to room, discuss plan. But one of us waits here by the door, get Clover to send a rat in to have a look.
I mean, that could work. The rats could also go invisible.
Yeah. Go back to Clover, get a rat over here, I'll stay by the door.
Why don't you go and get Clover?
Because if shit goes south and we get discovered, I have the spells that would stop them from immediately attacking everybody.
So do I.
And I'm a better spellcaster than you.
Oof.
Okay.
And I can hide better than you can in this environment.
You say to the guy who can literally go invisible?
You say to the guy who can literally turn into stone and meld into the floor.
That's something I haven't heard before or seen, so...
Yep. I've never killed
Let's
also.
let's put it up to a coin flip. Why not?
All right. Who's flipping the coin?
That's
The
gonna be
DM.
me. I'm gonna DM. I'm gonna take the high roll and
Yeah, one Lacelle into Valdan.
that is wait. That is for staying here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Roll that D2.
That's your job.
Who's flipping the coin?
You, God, do your
No,
job,
I'm not the one
God.
flipping the coin. The Cellin or Valdan is flipping the coin.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm staying here.
Okay. Well, then it's moving out.
Yeah, that's a
Fate
player
has
roll.
decided who the fuck is Valdan to argue.
Look, the fates have spoken.
Yeah.
And with that, Pass Without a Trace goes away. So your stealth is down to a 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. So I presume you go and collect Clover and her her 2 remaining rats.
Oh god, yeah, one of them died. Let me adjust the map, and he just gets both of them, let's say. I can only move one token at a time. One whole Clover in tow, facing through. I cannot move the rats.
Probably keep it there. Oh, it doesn't matter actually, I suppose. Because we want to. Actually, it wouldn't matter because minor illusion does not require verbal components, and Clover can just like do the minor illusion 3D map heist movie thing wherever.
This is correct.
Well, imagine Clover's here to just command the rat to do its thing.
Okay. So a rat goes in. Grab rat. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Rat goes in while invisible and reveals. That's disappear. I want to reveal.
Opposite of that, yep.
I know, right? There we go. That there are 4 of these lizard men moving around boxes. And one of them, let's see, is it visible underneath one of their tokens? I don't know if it is. It's not. But they're basically moving stuff around an open hole in the ground. One of them is handing boxes down to one in the hole. And the other 2 are just grabbing boxes and putting them next to the one that's putting them down.
Okay. I guess I'll just speak it to the heads separately, just say, back to room to confer. And
Just gives a nod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. I need to zoom out to actually reach it.
Does the rat go with, or does the rat stay in the room?
The rat is staying. It can turn invisible. It should be somewhat safe, right?
In theory.
Probably seeing that with a stealth roll.
Yeah, with advantage because invisible.
Okay. Can't roll it. Can I roll an advantage? Who knows? We will see. We will see as soon as it registers my input. That is
12.
a 12.
A 12 versus a 12 and a nat 1. Let's see. Unfortunately, one of them does notice something. And quickly ends up standing on top of where the rat is.
Dance back.
Alrighty.
Clover will probably tell that it's like, damn, the rat got spotted.
Mm.
What now?
I think it's a rat, but sure.
It is referred to as a rat by the Clove. Well, what now? Should we just go in for the kill and see if we can discover that tunnel they're talking about on our own?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of ways we could go about it, and I feel like the
remember, violence is always the answer.
Right, except when it's not, and everybody that is sleeping awakes to the sounds of us murdering people, and then the entirety of the roadhouse falls upon us, and I am forced to fireball everything into oblivion, including yourselves, because I can't be picky.
You make it sound like fireball is your only solution.
It is if there are lots of people.
How big is this room? Give me a second. Oh boy.
There are other things I could do. In the case that fight breaks out, I can block up one of the doors several different ways, either with stone or with a wall of fire. But I would prefer to go in, at least initially, with more diplomatic approach. If that goes south, violence is always an option.
Or we can I could probably throw up an illusion to make it seem like you are the only one there, hopefully helping your chances if they don't think you're a threat. And if we have everybody here, there's a better possibility that if shit goes south, we can act faster and clean everything up faster. Instead of having to coordinate us two doing something and the rest of the group sleeping.
I worry that if we do get access to that hole, the whole group will want to make it their way down there at some point. That perhaps we'd want something that's appropriate to moving the entire group, of which I have an idea. There are a couple of different spells that might help, but the general idea is masquerade that we are part of the crew and convince the lizard folk that Boglook needs us to go down there for some reason, to have a look around or whatever. Whatever reason we can come up with for being down there that might sound plausible. And there's magic to help that along.
Well, if we try to pass off as members of the Cult of the Dragon, I could certainly do something with that. And he just pulls out the head part of the dragon claw armor that he stole a long fucking time ago. Won't be my first time I try to pass one of their own.
Good, but I think if you were to go with that, you might come across better as being the sort of broody, silent type at the back that doesn't really speak and only looks intimidating.
Have you looked at my scrawny ass?
Skinny people.
Not exactly
intimidating.
Certainly can if they throw fireballs.
Exactly.
Well, you can probably choose Deltag or Kevin. And the rest of us can hide behind an illusion if shit goes south.
Kevin, do you have any input on this? Hearing them talking?
Oh, am I awake?
You get an owl thrown at you as soon as they get back into the room. You take 1d1 owl damage.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely be awake for dinner time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys need me for anything, let me know. I'm down for whatever. If I need to punch someone, so be it.
That's a last resort, but it could end up being a problem, yes. Right. Shall we get me gussied up to look official, and then we can try some diplomacy?
You want the armor for that, or?
No, I think that would be fine. If we keep me not looking like a Cult of the Dragon member, considering, other than being captured by them, I don't know a great deal about them.
Very well. And he stuffs it back into the backpack.
Alrighty.
Okay. Then, with Clover's help, can I use a disguise kit to make myself look a little bit more similar to Boglook and his crew?
Sure. Use have Clover roll a charisma check with the disguise kit.
Clover, the queen of the rats.
And I imagine
disguise
she taught me, I can help her out with that.
Yeah. As y'all are doing that, though, it is pretty audible to hear.
Natural 20.
Oh, fuck yeah. Everyone who is at dinner is basically making their way to their respective rooms. That's too many people. Just need them. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah.
Oh, wait, before I mark down the pass without a trace. Yep, pass without a trace must be marked down.
We got those guys. They're going up there. These fellers over here. And these two end up in this room. So yeah, with that disguise kit, you are able to very easily get your objective done. Actually, much better than you had initially intended.
Is everybody ready to head out again?
Sorry, I'm looking at something else in Discord. Oh, right, okay. Second thing's blurst. What I'm going to do is
enhance ability.
Enhance ability on.
I knew it. It's sexy. And as he does that, well, then we'll just probably do that again. Why is it GM roll? And then I'll pass without a trace, just to be safe. Moving as a B group.
Alrighty.
If we're all going in, I can only do up to 3 people with enhance ability. I'd prefer to only do 2 because I'd like to save that spell slot.
I mean, you can just do you and Kevin. Just to be safe, because the other people will just be hidden behind an illusion.
Then
just standing in a corner, brooding. Probably the role.
Enhance ability on myself and Kevin for Eagle's Splendor, giving us advantage on charisma checks.
Understandable. Using that 3rd level spell slot.
Yep, and I should probably actually mark down a 3rd level spell slot instead of the 2nd that I already marked down. Nicely done, me. Okay, that's concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my ducks in a row. Oh, I don't. Just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Valdan was the one that told me about lizard folk. I'll ask Valdan if he knows if they speak common.
Would there be another history check? I don't know.
We'll use your original one because you're trying to get information on them.
That was a 22, so...
Yeah. Typically, no.
Okay, then.
Not that I know. Do you know Draconic? Because I would assume they speak Draconic, because...
I don't, but what I do know is a spell that can make me speak any language.
Yeah, it should fucking work.
Shit.
And it's not concentration.
Oh, damn.
Hey, look at this full cast over here, showing off.
Dude, I've got so much just like utility waiting in the background.
I have like my new few combat debuff spells or assist spells. That's it.
I can rage.
You have a big stick. Yeah. We love you for your big stick.
That's about it.
You can do about as much damage per turn with 2 weapon attacks as it takes me spending my highest level spell slots.
And good fucking lord,
he also got lucky with the weapon roll.
Yeah.
Why don't we get another roll? I want to get lucky as well.
whenever y'all come across another boss.
If we attack Lasellum, would that count as a boss fight, considering he can just AKO us with a fireball?
No, that'd be considered PvP and would derail the campaign pretty much indefinitely.
Ah, shucks.
Right, I think I'm all good to go.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Everybody has a
and enhanced ability up.
familiars either getting bamfed back or staying here. Don't know, cause
Keep
The
them
choice
there,
is yours.
just in case.
I'm just gonna. Rats are small or tiny, right? They can occupy an ally space.
Yes, they can.
One rat gets spammed back, Owl gets spammed back in the Shadow Realm, and one of the rats just stays on Clover's shoulder.
Alrighty, so Shadow Realm. You said one stays on. One goes with you, or another rat goes in the Shadow Realm.
Another one goes in the Shadow Realm, other one stays on the
Shadow
shoulder.
Realm. Got it.
And we can move in a beautiful, beautiful 10 feet cube.
What?
If Deltec is considered with us. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, because you put the enhanceability on both.
Yeah, last time I actually saw him was near the stables. And I thought it was Kevin who gets the enhanceability.
Yeah, Kevin's enhanced ability. Deltec's just standing around looking pretty, because Lord knows I have enough to think about without having to also control Deltac in this situation.
Understandable. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the investigation party?
Yeah.
Well, we're all going to be there. Apart from Lasan and Kevin doing the active shit, and the rest of them hiding nearby in case we need to move quickly and do fucking shit.
Understandable. All right. Well, with that in mind, do that which you will.
Okay. With Kevin following, I'll head into the storehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as we're walking, what is the plan exactly?
All I need you to do is stand around and look menacing.
All right, I can do that.
For the most
I just
part.
silently put Eileen away.
I'm going to try and convince the lizard folk in there. Again, this is all into your head, so I'm not like shouting my plan in the storehouse. But I'm going to try and convince them that we need to get access to the tunnel that they're passing goods down into. And by we,
I got you.
The entire party.
Okay.
And I'm going to go over to the door.
All
so we could always try bribery.
The group would probably move here in the 10-foot square.
So y'all are just gonna be hiding around here?
Yeah, just putting up a silent image of the
area without y'all.
Yeah, it is the
so
go-to. I used it.
Dumb, but I love it.
It's
I used it for so fucking long.
image.
Yeah.
It's
like the equivalent of putting a piece of paper on a camera of the area.
Yeah,
so you
it's
can get by it.
All I thinking back to is that one Mission Impossible movie where they literally just were pushing forward the false recording of the hallway that just tracked to the security guard's eyes. Whenever he looked, it was always scaled right.
It's so dumb.
Oh my god!
That's
this is.
I'll find the clip later on, so you know what I'm talking about. But
yeah.
Anyways, do that which you will.
I'm gonna quite confidently just a couple of raps on the door.
Mm-hmm. What movement was detectable inside the room? Immediately go silent.
Housekeeping.
No.
I'll lean towards the door and say, "Come on, hurry up! Are you going to keep me waiting?"
And you are using your tongue speech for that?
I am indeed.
Roll me persuasion.
With advantage.
Yeah, I'll allow advantage because they're understanding it.
Oh, no. It is because the thing, enhanceability. So.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, no. Open the fucking door. I can do something.
You don't hear anything.
You think they understand common at all?
Oh no, they understood what that was because that's the function of
Tongue spell.
of the tongue spell. Then I'll just say, like, I'll turn around and say, semi-loudly enough that it'll pass the door.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the boss was right. These lunkheads behind the door are too skittish to even open the... I'm going to have to do this the difficult way. Try again, but if they don't respond, you're up.
Roll me deception.
With advantage.
But he's not lying. Wait, what?
Oh my God, come on.
Oh,
I know
God.
charisma's my but please.
They can think he's lying all they want. They're going to be in for a shock.
Again, you hear nothing.
Oh, they could have probably fucked off into the tunnel that were mentioned.
I'll just give it one more try and like lean into the door, hit on it a couple of times and say, "You had best open the door. The boss is not going to be happy."
Again, you hear nothing.
I'll step to the side and just...
Yep. All right. I walk up to this door.
Mm-hmm.
I bang on it as fucking hard as I can, just like bang, 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 and then I yell,
Kicks
"You better
it in.
open this
Roll me a
fucking door
strength
right now!"
check.
Oh yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh.
12.
That's weird. That's
A
low.
12.
Was that a... What the hell?
Oh, God.
A nat
yeah, that was
7?
strength. Yeah. It was still 12, but...
Yeah, the lows are rolled tonight, Lord.
I had a 3, a 6.
I'm hoping the intimidation
3,
from me
7.
screaming "open this damn door" helps, but I don't know.
Passive intimidation.
The door is surprisingly sturdy and not budging.
Okay. I turned to my friend who stepped aside, and I'm like, "How badly do you want this door open?"
I was speaking to you, mind. Well, I mean, we unlocked it, so we can't just wander in. But
oh well, why didn't you just? I just opened the fucking door. Like I just walked forward. I'm like, fuck that. Why the hell are we even? I just opened the door.
Fucking ogres crumble before the might of Kevin, but a door, that's too much.
The room is empty.
right.
Well, then just
I
pierce past him and goes in, dropping the illusion.
you need to come in and close the door immediately. Do you think there's actually people in here that are hiding?
Well,
I can have a look out.
yeah, probably Valdan and Lisellen investigating, seeing if they find anything. Maybe the tunnel they mentioned.
How big is this room?
15.
Like it's like 20 feet.
Or wait, no, not 15. That's not right.
Like 20 by 15? Or
no, 75 square feet. Because it's
How big is the explosion radius of dynamite?
Oh, and we're not
that
doing
varies.
Hang on. How big would 3 sticks be? Just curious.
Give me 1 second. Let's see. So it starts at 5 feet, 5 foot radius. 3 sticks total will give you a 15-foot radius.
So would that hit a decent majority of the room?
That would blow the room the fuck up.
Okay. So I'm speaking to... God, what's your name again? I'm so sorry. I'm bad at names.
The elves.
Okay.
Lasellen, it's down in the bottom left.
Lasellen,
Text if you want that.
Okay, I
'cause
say into
this
your
is
mind, I have an idea to scare them into showing themselves if you want me to try it.
Basically, for reference, this is a 3x5 square room, meaning it is 15 feet by 25 feet. So if you put that in the center,
Right.
you're probably going to blow a wall out.
Right. No, I'm not going to light it. I just want to scare people that are maybe hidden into showing themselves.
Well, then just begins
Okay.
looking around before an orc.
I'm basically going to pull the 3 sticks out, and then I say into his mind, say in their language that I'm about to blow them the fuck up if they don't show themselves.
How can you speak into people's minds? Do you have the telepathic feed?
Well, isn't whenever he talks
he
to
can
me
speak into your brain, but you can't respond.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
shit. Okay, so I just say that out loud then. Fuck it. I say, because I don't tell them I'm not going to blow it up. I just say, tell them they have about 30 seconds before this room gets really hot, unless they show themselves.
Okay. I will, rather than respond in his mind, I will say out loud, knowing that it will be translated into their language, basically. We'll save the explosives for maybe a moment, I think. Smarter means, as Valdan and I start looking around to see if there is anything hiding.
Yeah,
Or
frantically before the orc
covered over
pulls
the
extra
hatch.
dynamite.
Okay.
Listen, bombs get people moving. I'm just saying.
I need I need a new perception check.
Can we use our passive for that?
From everyone, or
this requires a successful DC perception check. Fuck. Lasellen, you just get a spark of insight. You look like you're like, you like think for like a split second, and then you just immediately point to the exact location where the hidden trapdoor is.
God, I imagine it like that. It's like, well then, thing on his film. Where should I
Which is
sell
right
it?
here, by
Found
the way.
it.
It's underneath this barrel, real quick. But you find that quite literally, like, in 3 seconds, fucking there. Like, you see, like, the faintest of scratch marks on the stone, that could honestly be attributed to the boxes being moved. But no, you find the scratch marks that are left by the claws on the feet of the lizard folk as they are quietly moving around stuff in this area. You see the unseen. You have a psych moment if you haven't seen that show yet. Or if you haven't. I don't know. Okay.
Well, I found our entrance. Let's go.
Before we just head in there, can we just look in with our heads and not just randomly have a spear shoved into our face by a lizard folk waiting in an ambush?
I can lead the way with my shield. That way we don't get stabbed.
Wait, how big is that tunnel? That should be something to ask.
How big is the what?
tunnel?
Yeah. Imagine if our armor paladin can fucking fit through.
I mean, if lizard folk and goods can fit through at the same time, probably pretty big.
True. Just better
Probably
safe than
maybe
sorry.
not big enough to get Starhorse through, and Starhorse can stay here. We'll have to resummon him later, but
Starhorse can go into the fucking bag.
that works.
Do you look into the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay. So looking into the tunnel, it is just barely wide enough and tall enough to the point that even Kevin or Deltec could fit if they like compress themselves while still standing. They don't have to crawl, but it'll be uncomfortable for them to go through it, but they can.
Okay.
It is barely that size. It looks like it heads. Let's see. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it's heading slightly to the northwest.
Okay. I think actually what we should do is, just in case shit goes down later, get the entire group in here and have Valdan relock this door.
Well, probably Valdan will relock the door. Reverse lockpicking. Locksmithing, I don't know.
So the keyhole for the lock is on the other side of the door. So in order to successfully relock it, you cannot be in the room.
You know what? Let's try something stupid. I summon the owl. Appear.
Dynamite time? Oh.
Okay. You summon the
Someday
owl.
Someday I'll get to use my dynamite.
I send it over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I summon a mage hand next to it with thief tools. Like hand the mage hand the thief's tools.
The thieves' tools are currently on your person.
Yeah, I give to the mage hand that just floats to the door. Or to the roughly the same space the owl is.
Okay. So you close the door with the thieves' tool and your owl on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look through the owl and then try, through the view of the owl, lock the door with the thieves' tools that the mage hand has. Convoluted as fuck, but why not?
The convoluted as fuck is an understatement.
Dumb, I like it.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Why not?
You're an arcane trickster, so I know your mage hand can do fucky shit.
Yeah.
Let me pull up your character sheet real quick.
It's the ledger, the main thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
You get an immortal mage hand.
Thank you. Let's see. Seek now. Stow one object. The hand is holding the container. Retrieve. Use thieves' tools to pick locks. Okay. So yeah. Just roll me a normal thieves checks tool with advantage because you are on advantage with proficiency because you have that.
18.
18. Yeah, you relock the door. And now your owl and the thieves' tools are on the other side.
Great. The mage hand gives the thieves' tools to the owl and the owl hides it under its head. Owl gets spammed back. Probably won't work, but who the fuck cares?
I'll allow it. Convoluted as fuck. But I'll allow it.
It's so dumb, I love it.
Rule of cool, let's go.
I love it. This is great.
Owl gets bamfed back and it hands the thieves' tools to Valdan. Oh god, this is so stupid. I love it.
It's
this
honestly
is
the
D&D.
best use of Mage Hand Legerdemain I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This is D&D.
Right.
Yeah, I'll fucking allow it.
Damn. That was fucking stupid. I love it.
It was so in character though. It was so in character.
I like it.
It was so stupid
it's
turned
so
back into
stupid
being
it
smart.
just might work.
I guess the lizard folk could probably just hear a voice that they could actually understand going, Valdan, what in the fuck are you doing?
He just sees it, bam, with a snap of the finger, owl appears out of the next shadow and like hands back the thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
And he just turns to the ceiling with slowly a shit-eating grin forming on his face. I looked it all.
Fuck, well, count me impressed.
Oh, color me impressed. I didn't fucking expect that to work.
Hey, where was that, like, intelligence when, you angered a dragon?
That intelligence died with my last group, so don't get used to this.
I'm trying not to.
Good. And like with another snap, the owl disappears.
Tally ho, friends, let's go down to that tunnel.
Oh, hell yeah, everybody enters the thing.
Alrighty. With that,
What the fuck?
Who's playing Space Invaders?
oh no, that's my wireless charger. It chirps whenever my phone goes on or off it.
Okay, who the fuck is pulling out the Mario Warpipe sound effect for this? Because that just reminded me of that for some reason. I don't know. Like a really poor version.
No, so with all of that in mind, y'all make the tunnel. It's dark. It's damp. One could even say dank.
Dang. Let's go.
Let's see. I need everyone to make another perception check.
Good God, can you just allow us to use our passes for this? No? Okay. 18.
Fucking Christ, okay.
Well done, Deltac.
Success. Critical fail. Deltac is too focused on trying to fit in the tunnel and is barely succeeding, that he is not focusing on, anything aside from the person who is directly in front of him. However, the rest of you hear bestial voices ahead, growling and murmuring indistinctly.
What language?
What languages does everyone know?
Oh,
Lasellen, you know them
because
intrinsically
tongues.
because you have the tongues thing.
I know Giant, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Celestial. And Thieves can, if that counts.
Okay.
Common and Orc.
All right.
Those are
the other people
Deltac will know Draconic.
Okay. I don't think Jixie or Clover does.
We will find out in a jiffy. Or something, I don't know. Yeah, Common Infernal. That's about
Fun
all.
fact: it takes longer to say the word jiffy than for a jiffy to pass.
Oh, interesting.
A jiffy is a actual unit of measurement of time. Stupidly tiny.
Must be American.
I don't. It's in seconds. I don't think there's a metric system for time.
Yeah, that's not like a metric unit of time, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a stupid way to measure something, it's probably American.
Yeah. Yes, that's on brand.
Or French.
Or French.
Oh, yeah, true.
God damn the French. Regardless, though, the muttering is in fact in Draconic.
Though, not that Deltac would know that because Nat won.
But Veltan
True.
would know
Deltac
that.
doesn't hear anything aside from the claustrophobia.
The scraping of his armor against the walls.
Exactly. Like his armor, he's gonna have to spend like 2 or 3 hours just cleaning all the dirt out of his armor after this.
Oh.
Prestidigitation.
Touche.
So anyways, you're about to get assaulted by lizard folk. That's what I understood from this.
Do I understand what they're grumbling about?
It's just indistinct muttering, but it's distinctly in the Draconic tone. Or the Draconic language.
So,
well, I don't fancy this party's chances of remaining so stealthy, although we do have Pass Without Trace.
Mm-hmm.
So we can approach stealthily, I suppose.
for like less than an hour? 50 minutes? How much time passed?
It's really only like a 500-foot tunnel.
Oh yeah, we should be fine. Bless you.
Thank you.
Then in that case, we'll take a nice.
Oh God.
One of them.
Nice.
Oh, Lord.
And a one
With a
of
plus 10.
Stop singing out loud. Do you even realize you're doing that?
Oh look, I rolled a 28. Let's go. With my plus 0 modifier, cause what the fuck, you missed this game.
So
Are we rolling stealth? Wait, hang on.
So Leselin got a 15.
Because of Pass Without It.
Deltag got a 23. Valdan got a 28, and so did Deltag. And what Clover has, we will see in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Proficient in stealth? No. Okay. Oh, look. 21.
21. Alrighty. As you're coming across the path, or out towards the end of the tunnel, you're able to. It opens up into a dense crowding of trees, and through it, you're able to make out what looks like some wagons with off-road wheels is the best way to describe it. Being hastefully, just like they just started moving out and they're hastily making their way through. You can tell what direction they're heading in, and it is definitely away from where you came from.
Best to follow.
Mm.
Okay, get us to the
Alright.
next combat encounter, DM. Or stealth encounter. I vibe with either.
Let's see here.
Oh god, how long do we have to walk? Walk. Borglak said the next one isn't like for miles, so that's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So, making your way, following it. Aside from the main route that the wagon took, the area itself is very muddy. The ground that passes for dry is not even dry. It's just it's not water, basically. Like you're not in a. You're gonna get trench foot if you don't like take your feet out of the mud fast enough. Let's see here. It's mucky. It's cold. Certain parts of it are actually rather like deep water. Like aside from the group giants, it's like wading through it would take you. It would basically take the water up to your knees.
How big are our group giants? Like 6'8" or something? 7 foot?
6'8", I think.
They're in the 6.5 to 7 foot range.
How big is Kevin?
I have that written down. Hang on.
Damn, well, Dan is probably one short.
I'm 6'7". Kevin's a big boy.
Yeah, well, Dan is one short of being considered on the big boys with 6'4", so.
Yeah. However, now that you're in this area, the choice of what you do is up to you.
Is it like a forest rain? Should we burn it down?
More like a swamp or a mire.
Can we burn it down?
You can certainly try.
I won't.
Considering that I would be mostly the one doing the burning, I will say no. So we can tell what direction the things had been traveling, right?
Yes. The overall area, there is a noticeable trail, if you could even call it that, but it is clearly an area where frequent travel is made, be it on foot or through surprisingly hardy wagonry.
Okay.
Probably follow that for another mile or two.
I'm going to quickly take a look at the trail and see if there's any identifiable tracks other than like cart tracks or whatever.
Other than that, no. There's nothing that's really identifiable. Very likely that nothing really strays from the path if it ever takes that route.
Okay. Any sign of the lizard folk or anybody up ahead?
No. You're on foot. They're on wagon. They got much farther ahead than you are.
What was pulling the wagon?
You were not able to get a look. You could only see the
Can we
rear end
look
of the
at
wagon as it was
footprints
going
or
away.
something? Or we can see like footprints or
Actually,
something?
yeah, roll me a nature check. Whoever's
With
looking
nature?
for footprints. Yes.
Yeah, maybe the guy. The Dan.
Can I sway you to a survival?
Mm,
Can we both roll independently?
I'll allow survival
'Cause-
because it's like you're tracking.
Good, because I have +7 to survival.
Then
Yeah.
probably survival to find the tracks and Val to
Survival?
identify them?
They are large prints. Like the footprints dwarf even Deltax feet in
Nope.
them. And they are. Let me get an image for my reference real quick. They are large three-toed prints.
Okay.
Giant pigeons? No, they're 4.
And I unprepared that spell, so I'll not do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see no sense in wasting time. I think, just follow the tracks.
Okay, guys, I do have to leave here because I need to actually get ready for work because I woke up like 20 minutes before the session.
Oh, God.
So I will see you guys, and I will be here for the full session next week because I do have that day off, and it'll be so nice.
Hell
But until then, you guys have a good night. I'm going to go work 12 hours again.
Mm.
See you guys.
Good
See you
luck.
later.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Alrighty, so now we're down to 2.
We can continue playing.
We can
Not.
continue, or we can just start this chapter next week, because this is the beginning of the next chapter of the book.
I mean,
I'm happy
we
to
can.
continue because
Yeah.
like I think we can, if we get to some place that's like a little bit more momentous and exciting, I think that's a good place to stop there. Like, we
Yeah.
stumble upon this
Just set
castle
it
or
up for
whatever.
next session or
That
something.
works.
Maybe
Good thing
just a
to
quick
tell the
combat
people
encounters
to-
now.
Yeah, let's come on, flexing my fireball fingers, come on.
Yeah. I wanna flex my new spell as well. I can't just show up with Pass Without a Trace and be not helpful, you know?
Okay. Let's see here.
But thank fuck for Ranger multiclass and Pass Without a Trace, am I right?
Yeah. It's honestly such a stupidly good spell.
It is. It is.
Understatement. Let's see here. Do y'all wish to follow the trail, or do you wish to go off-road?
Indubitably.
That would be fucking stupid with going off the road, because we might just get swallowed by a black dragon. Who knows?
Alrighty, so
we are in the swamp.
yes, this is true. It is not difficult to follow the trail, mainly due to the fact that it is the only place where nature is not just straight overgrown. Roll me a nature or survival check real quick.
Nature, it is.
Oof.
My stuff
Alrighty.
is loading. 20, dirty.
Alrighty. After roughly 7 miles of walking through this
Oh
mire,
god.
yeah, you reach that which just barely meets the definition of a campsite. And by that I mean it's not much of a camp to be in the first place. It's a clearing that is slightly drier than the muck that you've been wading through. However, there are 4 wicker lean-tos and a stone platform, which has like some like ash and burnt wood on it. Uh, let's see. There are additionally 3 dugout canoes that are drawn up near one of the lean-tos. A few dozen yards beyond the campsite, in the direction that you've been traveling, dry land ends. Other than moss-covered trees, fallen logs, and thin clumps of reed, nothing really rises above the still, like, murky water of the swamp.
Well, seems like something we should at least investigate a little bit.
I'm gonna have a look and listen out for signs of people,
Yeah, rather than just
present or recent.
take a look around
Alrighty.
as well. God, the 2 elves with high perception and the ability to speak into other people's minds are looking around. Let's go.
I'm just reading over this real quick.
I find funny. The sun is literally just a better version of Eldan. Yeah. He has the message cantrip. I have the telepathic feed. He has an 18 in passive perception. Yeah, I have a fucking 20.
Well, you basically got like a stealth scout versus an artilleryman when it comes to combat ability, but skill wise, yeah, Lisellen is spec'd a bit better.
Yeah, and also I'm an edgelord, so that is also another minus.
That does add personality, though. Doesn't have to be good
At least
personality, but it
I'm-
adds personality.
Yeah. At least I'm self-aware, so that's something.
I'm just moving the little marker a bit to show the travel. Okay, so I've read over this. Say again what you were trying to do.
Have a look out for the signs of people that are either there currently or have been there recently, basically. You know?
Well, then we'll
Okay.
just investigate for any clues or something.
So the roll me an investigation check.
30-20 again.
Alrighty. And wait, Lisellen, weren't you the one who was trying to figure that stuff out too?
You both, but if it's investigation, it's best left to Valdan to do.
Gotcha. So, with that in mind, the fire that was once burning, it does appear to have been recently extinguished. The ash is still a bit warm. The stone that it was on is definitely still warm, though not enough to like hurt yourself. But it's quite clear that this fire was lit somewhat recently.
He turns to the sun. Haven't left quite that long ago. Probably not the guys we were following. Might have had more friends than we thought. Can I get how long that might have been? Dear Lord of all, my favorite deity.
Given that 20, it is safe to assume that the fire was abandoned probably somewhere in the range of 4 or 5 hours ago.
4, maybe 5. Hard to say. They left it to run out instead of putting it out themselves.
This is a curious.
Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. The prints and the wagon trail that you had seen previously, lead straight into the deeper water.
Am I much aware of the notion of like strong tides in places like this? Is this a time of day sort of thing, that sort of stuff?
Roll me a nature check.
Nice.
You've got no idea.
Water flows. That's about it.
The water is wet.
Is wet. As soon as you like pulled that out, I fucking knew where it was going.
Well, there are canoes.
Indeed.
Just
You wanna man them and just head over?
well, it's fairly open.
We have little clue. It might just be smarter to wait in ambush and try to press some information out of people.
Yeah.
The room wasn't completely empty when we left, right?
No, it was
Not
not
storage,
completely
storage.
empty.
Yeah.
There were
the-
still some crates and barrels in the overall area. However, it was very clear that there were some that were recently moved.
They definitely still have to return to take the other barrels, so they will pass through here most likely.
True.
We can probably
in
try
honesty-
to.
We've been walking for quite some time. A little
Yeah.
bit of rest at least might.
Bit of rest. Somebody waiting, scouting out.
Time-wise, you're probably looking at about 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah. We can definitely rest a bit. Probably like switch between Lisellen and Valdan keeping watch.
We'll need one more person, but yes, we can do that. Because remember, I'm not a full elf. I don't get the full.
Oh, you're
full
half.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is... No, that's my backup Misak. Not gonna use that. Yeah, Clover should do fine. What could go wrong?
The Rat Queen.
Yeah. Well then...
Perception's not too bad either.
Oh, then we're gonna
Pleasantly
take...
14.
Oh, that's literally one higher. Let's take the attack.
Mm.
Yeah. What's really funny is that in this group, that 14 feels a little low. That's still 4 higher than my level 16 paladin I've been playing 6 years.
Oh, my god.
Were y'all point by for that campaign?
No, I just didn't prioritize. This was 6 years ago. I didn't realize quite how important.
Oh, yeah. No, I got you.
Oh, yeah.
When I made the character, and it's been the same character for 6 years, and still has terrible skill proficiencies.
I like my backup character, my monk. Doesn't have perception because I was like, yeah, let's be oblivious for once.
Yeah, true.
A monk with low wisdom.
No, just with not one skill proficiency for wisdom. So yeah,
Gotcha.
You know the backup, so I can just look it up.
Yeah, I gotcha. However, I need a watch order.
I think Lisellen, Valdan for the middle bit, and then Deltac for the morning. Or not morning, but you know what I mean.
The last watch.
Yeah.
Well,
Do we all have dark vision, right? No, wait, Deltac doesn't have dark vision.
Deltac does not have dark vision.
Shouldn't it be safer to...
because he'll be watching at like 3 PM.
Yeah.
True. As long as you place him in the light hours, so it should be fine.
Yeah. Doing a full long rest would end right before sundown.
Yeah, let's take a long rest, get our spell slots back, and just keep that watch order as is.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Knowing that a long rest, I am casting Guardian of Faith because it lasts 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Are you placing a big thing down for people to see?
Here's and hovers information. Things within range. Occupies space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with the symbol of soul.
Mm-hmm.
Creature hostile
Okay.
to you or that moves into a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time must succeed a dex saving throw or take 20 flat radiant damage.
Yep.
Just throw it onto the sleeping
up to
pile
a
that
max
the
of 60 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Put that. If there's like a clear entry point to the camp from the water, I guess we'll put it there. If there's not like a clear marked point, I'll put it next to me.
There's a spot where there are some canoes laid up. They're basically all laid up at the same spot. The other area that could be described as a major entryway is the path that you had arrived on.
Okay. Well, I think actually I'll plan to get information. Doesn't have to involve violence, so we'll put it next to me just in case we're attacked.
Okay.
Yeah. If they just seem hostile, we're just gonna knock them out and take them prisoner and just interrogate them. But if they're actually open for a conversation, we're just gonna send our highest charisma dude, aka Leselanin.
Highest charisma dude, aka Leselanin. I have 8 charisma, my friend.
Oh, buddy, my backup has 6.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can just look at it. It was even because we agreed to nerf those stats because the other ones were so good.
Alrighty. Let's see. So Deltac is the last one on guard. That's the important one I need.
Oh god.
What's Deltac's passive perception?
14.
14. All right, it is enough.
Oh boy.
Deltac notices on the water approaching 9 figures in canoes.
Oh my god, battle map. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't think I have a battle map for that.
Spy. Damn it, Tente demands blood.
No. Yeah, there's not a battle map for this one, unfortunately.
Generic Swarm 24.
Yeah,
I might have one.
Oh. I
Mm.
mean, there is a swamp map, but it doesn't fit for this specific area.
Where's my Shadowfell stuff? I have a lake shoreline, actually, that might be.
Yeah, actually, that'd be pretty good. Because it's basically close to what it's on.
It's really fucking big, so get ready.
Oh boy. Chunky.
Let's see.
And it's
here.
mostly lake.
Castle,
Yeah,
Seda,
that's actually
Sidron?
perfect.
I don't know. And once again, Alex provides. Praise the Messiah.
Oh, I have a stupid amount of maps made.
Let's see here. Find one of the blank maps. There
This
it
is a
is.
result of running a campaign for 4 years that needs maps, so, I have things to go. Hence why I could pull a one-shot out my ass.
It was a fun one shot.
Yeah, you certainly made decisions in that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, it's trying to upload it.
I think I've got a more appropriate one that isn't just Shadowfell Lake, but I don't think so.
Fun. Upload faster.
Oh, I do have another one, actually. I do have another one that might be maybe more useful.
When you said to take a piss.
Yeah, you're good. Well, this is
Use that one
uploading.
instead. That might be better.
Well, this is uploading. Honestly, I'm gonna go to the bathroom too, real quick.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Indeed, you are.
For now.
Forever.
Debatable.
Forever. And ever.
So how's the upload going?
It is finished.
Oh boy, a map. A whole map.
Indeed.
Good fucking lord. Luxurious.
I know, right?
Oh, that's just a world map.
Yeah, I'm trying to populate the map right now.
I think as well, given the time that we've had, Deltac probably would have resummoned Starhorse because that's just a second level spell that he's got.
Yeah, makes sense.
3, 2, 4.
Oh, don't do that. Let's see. Undo. Select. Let me select everything. Right layer. Map layer. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. Sure, everything is in the field. All right, time to drag everyone onto the new area.
Oh no. Combat. Roll initiative, motherfuckers.
Maybe.
Oh god, diplomacy.
All right, there it is.
I'd forgotten about Elaine.
She does not exist.
Eileen,
She does not exist.
Eileen. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a bit of time before actual combat? Like prepare a bit or something?
I mean, Deltac is aware of these lizard folk making their way up.
He would almost certainly immediately go wake people up because that's a lot of lizard folk and a lot of canoes. You'd probably go, around one by one, shaking people awake.
Mm-hmm.
And once we are indeed awake,
Yeah, takes like 30 seconds to wake everybody up. Not much time at all.
Before combat, can I then just like go into one of the canoes and hide or something?
You can try.
That's mean, but okay. Anyways, it would be a stealth check.
It would in fact be a stealth check.
Time to fail. 22.
Alrighty. You are doing your absolute darndest to hide in that canoe.
Yay.
Okay.
What about Clover, Lacellan, Deltac, and I guess I'm in control of Kevin. Kevin is ready to beat someone to a pulp if need be.
Deltac
Load the Eldritch Blasts.
will cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Okay.
He needs a global AC modifier for that. Value to Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm.
The hell is Skullford? And why is he getting +1 AC from it?
Yes, fucking
It's
insurmountable
a helmet he picked up.
We have yet to
Basically-
identify it now that I remember.
No, you have.
Oh boy. No, I didn't. I forgot he even had the helmet. I identified the cookies.
Well, basically with the helmet,
This is awkward.
he's attuned to the helmet, and if someone, basically, if he is attacked, and the attack roll misses by an amount equal to or less than the AC granted by a shield, he regains health, I think.
You
I think that's what it does.
That's honestly too complicated mechanics for a side character to need. Like, I'm not devoting that amount of mental power to controlling Deltac that I'm going to keep on.
It is a
That's
+1
fair.
AC. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Deltac will Shield of Faith. And I guess step forward because he's lawful stupid and we'll just meet these people and have a say hello.
Yeah,
Unless
so
I'm
when an
understand
attack
it,
misses you by an amount that is granted by a shield, the damage is still rolled. However, you heal that damage roll instead. It's written in there, and it's the Skull Keep.
Is it a gray skull keep though?
It's just called the Skull Keep. It's a helmet.
Well, if I somehow manage to remember that in combat, so be it. But I'm not going to sleep if I don't.
I don't blame you, honestly. Alrighty.
Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that yet. No, fuck it. I don't want to do that. I'm going to cast tongues on myself again.
Very well.
And I will step up alongside Deltac while I try to find whatever token action for tongues might be best. I guess we'll step back a little bit to allow them to moor or bring the canoes ashore.
Alrighty. Well, as y'all are prepping this, they are slowly making their way to shore. At this point, the lead one notices you, and we all roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Diplomacy. I love when it doesn't work.
Oh. All right, it's already on there. Cool.
Why do the boats have initiative?
Oh, look.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna use an inspiration to reroll that if I'm allowed to.
You would basically just add another d20 roll to it.
Yeah, let's just... Oh, look, a 21. I like that more. And goodbye, swirly dragon marking. I liked you a lot.
I mean, did you really want to go directly first? Because you're just hiding, right?
Yeah, but I can pretty much ready an action. If they actually seem aggressive.
Alright, let's see.
I don't have instantly to start with my range spell. I can just wait until they actually seem hostile. Unless you do want me to just go in with a lightning bolt.
Well, I think we're prepping for some attempt at diplomacy before we start murderizing.
Yeah.
Because, again, Deltac was the one that's right at the front with his lawful stupidity, so...
I should probably roll for Clover, now that I think about it. I am responsible for that from time to time.
Indeed.
That is a wise move.
17 for the Clove. Valdan got the 21. For some reason, it did the fucky. I didn't select a token, that's all it was. The cat crash landed.
Good. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, come here.
Let's see.
Masha. Come here.
Alrighty. Let's get this redescending.
No,
Regardless,
change my
though,
initiative, it is
Lasellen
wrong.
is at the top of the initiative.
DM, initiative wrong. Clover had 17. Valdan had 21.
Yeah, Clover has 17. Valdan had... Okay, it replaced yours.
Yeah. Not cutscene.
Regardless, Lasellen goes first.
Do I got a 9?
What? It didn't update. Yeah. Why are there 2 Valdan tokens?
There shouldn't be. One is already bad enough.
Initiative, you're drunk. Where are there 2 Valdan tokens?
I think you're seeing something definitely different from what I'm seeing.
Probably.
I only see one Valdan token. I don't know what you're on about.
I see Valdan, Starhorse, Clover,
Valdan, Starhorse,
Heaven,
Lizard. I don't
Lizard.
even see Clover.
2
I might have to
Lasellans. Get out
reload
of
the
here.
page. But that's 2 times the fireballs. That's actually useful.
No, that is a bug. Valdan, your turn is first.
Well, he will hold his new spell. Gonna pop it in. Had to release the cat and hold that until he sees hostile action.
Alrighty.
That is hostile actions from the part of the lizard folk.
I figured as much.
You are
Give me
aware
a
you're
second.
not casting a spell and readying it as an action still requires you to you do the components of the casting when you take the action. So the sound of you casting a spell would happen first.
I mean, how far am I away? Could I hear it? Can I stealth to speak silently?
Let's see.
No?
Well, considering they're about 35 and 70 feet away, it's safe to you can presume that they don't really hear it. They're also on the water right now.
Okay. So other than that, yeah, nothing. Skip.
Alrighty. Star Horse.
Star Horse will. I'm trying to find the snail for prone, but meaning lies down,
There it is.
looking very non-combative.
Understandable. The turn goes to Clover.
Move up there, peek around Lacellen's shoulder, and just look what happens. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right. This lizard. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to use. This lizard folk moves his canoe and everything up a bit, paddling it up. Kevin's turn. Kevin will get up in line as well, with Eileen behind him. No, Eileen with Star Horse. Eileen is with Star Horse.
Mm.
Just waiting.
I don't think Wobbler would forgive you if Eileen took a random crossbow bolt and popped.
Well, it literally has 1 point of health. Regardless, we go into more lizard folk. This group of lizard folk moves their canoe forward. And it's Deltek's turn.
Okay, it's my turn first. I will stand forward a little bit, though not to move out of the space.
Mm-hmm.
And with my tongues at the ready, just call out.
Oh yeah.
Good afternoon.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon. Please come ashore. Come ashore. We'd love an opportunity to talk to you, if we may. No need to worry. No
response.
No intention of doing harm. Okay.
Hmm. And then Deltek.
And Deltek will just kind of nod along with Lacellen's pleas for calm.
Understandable. Let's see. With that, lizard folk. Star Horse again? Wait. Why does Star Horse have 2 initiatives? Initiative order, you're drunk.
I don't see shit. Yeah, you might be drunk.
Oh, I tell you why it might be, is because Star Horse might have an initiative from a different map.
Probably what it is.
Oh.
Regardless, though, the remaining canoes and lizard folk make their way. Apparently, one of the lizard folk fell out of the canoe. Make their way up. And the lizard folk, this one rushes out of the canoe at Lacellen and immediately takes a swing.
Reaction.
You were holding a spell.
Yeah. Let's see. That is what? 10-foot radius?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably originating from here. The spell takes effect.
Okay. One moment.
Give me a second, I'll probably already roll the thing. Well, it's a bad damage roll, but who cares?
I'm trying to get the stuff I've got, because I've got some, like, spell effects that I can try to find.
You also got a description for your own spell?
in my
Hey.
token list.
I'm not surprised if it's on your token list.
Is it in this one? Yes, here we go. You used Twilight Falls, right?
Yes, and since it's your spell, I leave the description to you this time.
Indeed. Well, let me just grab this thing real quick. Where's the origination?
That would be roughly around here, so
There was
let
it.
me ping it. No, it doesn't let me ping for it. There. Where I pinged. I want.
Well, I gotta put it in a square. So there's 4 squares there.
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, probably. So it just doesn't hit the allies.
Alrighty. That is a 10-foot radius effect. Of the spell Twilight Falls. Tangible darkness sort of emanates out of the ground. And let's see. Basically trails itself directly into the minds of the lizard folk in this affected area. They all need to make a con save versus your spell save. So it's a DC
16.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How do
Not
you
a single
higher
one pass.
save than me?
5?
Yeah. Or 4. I
Why
rolled one
5?
too many. I counted one that wasn't. I counted one twice. So all 4 of them fail. Because their best
hell
roll
yeah.
was a 13.
Great. They take 6
let's
damage
see.
and are stunned.
Indeed. As they take 6 points of psychic damage. So this one lizard folk is just straight rushing at you, Lasellen. And then all of a sudden, dark energy leaks out of the ground and into the lizard folk. And it just stops. Like its eyes are over dilated. It like something has happened and it's having a bad time. Why'd you roll a 24?
That is for the see if I lose the spell slot or not.
Well,
which I don't. Higher than 20.
Nice. Let's see. Alright, so all the lizard folk go through their turns. And this one is the last pair to move. They move up here. Because they're the ones driving the canoe. The turn then goes back to Valdan.
Valdan just pops out of the canoe and just turns to Lasellen. Well, so much for diplomacy.
No, this is still salvageable.
Fine, if you believe that it is. And he will this time just... Oh god, I gave the bow to Kevin. He will take out a Hamian rifle and just ready another attack in case they do anything fucky.
Mm-hmm.
If Lasellen believes it's still salvageable, then hey, why not?
Remember, I got the hobgoblins on side, so I can.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got 4 of them stunned, so you got a bit of leeway.
Yeah. So you ready the rifle? Is that all?
Yeah, because I don't
Alright.
have the bow anymore.
Your turn ends, and the area of Twilight Falls goes away. Star Horse?
Remains where she is.
Understandable. Clover.
Clover is just gonna take a look over the shoulder and just. So, what are we gonna to do now about this? They seem rather aggressive. And just looks at Lysellan.
One more try. The continue attacking. Feel free. Non-lethal.
Okay, and readies both hands with the energy of an Eldritch Blast in each. Also ready attack action. Probably would take a steppy over here to have a bit of better line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the turn end. Eldritch Blast on hostility.
Gotcha. Well, it goes to another lizard folk. This is another driver who is going to take their canoe ashore off to the side here. And then it's Kevin's turn. Kevin is he has his club out. The dragon tooth. He has it out in hand, ready to fight, but is following Yell's lead and waiting for hostility. Let's see. And they lost their turn on the stun. So this lizard folk is going to run straight into Deltac and go for a swing.
Oh god, that poor
with a
fucker
heavy
has
club.
That fucker has 3 attacks going off of him now. The Eldritch Blast from Clover, the shot from Valdan, and maybe Kevin?
Yeah, so Kevin would bonk, you would shoot, and Eldritch Blast. Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's go with most likely to miss first, because I don't have proficiency. Yeah, see.
Yep, there's a miss. Shot.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
barrel explodes.
Roll me an additional flat d20.
Give me a second. 9.
Okay, you don't accidentally shoot one of your friends.
Okay, then let's go with how many Eldritch Blasts is it? 3?
2.
I don't
2
know.
obviously.
Is it 2 or 3? All I know though is this is your first time firing this specific type of weapon. You are not prepared for it. Your shot
Kick back too
actually
strong.
ends up quite literally directly between Kevin and Deltac, like in the ground.
Shit! Sorry! First time using it. And let's just go with 2 Eldritch Blasts, because we aren't quite sure.
We
Okay.
are sure it's 2. You have to
Eldritch
level 11
Blast.
before you get 3 per turn.
Eldritch Blast. That is not a net 1 in the 13. The rolls this session, good god.
Those rolls are in fact
They are
rolls.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 beams is level 11, so that in 3 more levels, I think. 3 or 4. I forget what level you are at.
8.
8.
8. Yeah, so 3 levels, it'll be a 3 blast. Alrighty, well the first one definitely misses, and the second one also misses, actually.
Another flat d20.
You know it.
12.
Successfully doesn't hit an ally. This one just it just glances past him. And then
Kevin,
comes
bring it
Kevin.
home.
Kevin hits with his plus 11.
Kevin goes bonk. Kevin
Yeah.
goes bonk.
No
he's not
rage, only
enraged.
13.
So 13 points of pain damage. And with a swing of the club, also knocks the man back 5 feet. Let's see here. Preventing him from doing his attack. The turn then goes to the last canoe driver, who parks his canoe right here. And then we go to Lysellan.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pick my space rather smartly here. Go there. 20.
Oh,
20,
God.
20, 20, 20, 20.
Yeah.
20, 20.
Look, you said 20, and I know what's
Okay.
going on.
Boom.
Calm emotions.
Oh, I was entirely
You
You thought
befuddled.
fireball? No.
I thought
calm
fireball.
emotions.
Nah.
Can't wait for one of us to pick up hypnotic pattern. It's gonna make it so much better.
Let's see here.
Yep. Each of those creatures from that point. So that will be from centered here. So it gets all of these guys. Gets all of them except for those two here.
All right, so let's see. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it centered?
This spot right here. That one.
Alrighty. I believe that is the radius of it. Yeah. No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think I did that right. No, it goes one more. There we go. So yeah, it catches everyone except for these two on the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then they have to make a who what save now?
Charisma saving throw DC 15.
Oh, lizard folks are terrible at that.
Yeah.
I think they depending on your discretion of whether or not they are enemies, they do get advantage. I think if we're fighting them, but we're not fighting them technically. I don't know. Let me check.
We did assault a few of them.
Express any effect spell. Spell.
Let's see. Strong emotions. If you can choose to fail the save.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Causing the target to be charmed or frightened.
No, usually for those sort of spells, it
Yeah.
All right, making them indifferent. Let's see, and I gotta make them all do a charisma save, right?
Indeed.
Cool.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 charisma saves. DC 15.
Surprisingly, one actually succeeds.
Oh my god.
Exactly
What's
one.
modifier? Oh.
Alright, let me mark all of them who are calmed with a little heart.
Oh, fitting. It's just the one directly in front that isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that's kind of fine, because if it continues attacking, we can just attack that one and make an example of it.
Yeah.
All right. Do you do anything else?
I do indeed.
Right.
First, mark that as concentration. And I'll follow that up, calling out, look, like I said, no need for violence, but we will respond with force if you're going to force us to do that. Please, just talk.
Alrighty. Will that be it?
That'll be it.
Delta.
Deltac will ready an attack to hit anybody that tries to hit any of us.
Well, you're gonna have to roll that attack because the successful save is the next one in the initiative queue, and he goes to attack you.
Crit.
A fucking crit.
Smite.
Yep, I'm looking for the smite button as we speak. He does.
But doesn't he have the fancy axe that does fire damage?
Yeah, but he's currently using his shield.
Ah, okay.
That is an extra
3D, whatever.
2d8 times 2 because crit. So an extra 22 radiant damage on top of the 11 slashing.
Damn, 44. 44 damage.
How would Deltec like to do it?
Oh, that is just like the creature rushes forward to hit Lascelle, and Deltac intercedes and takes the guy's head off.
Understandable. Cleft in twain, radiant fire, the radiant energy cauterizing the wound, so no blood spills. The body falls limp. The head flies back into the water. Suffice it to say, that one is having a bad day.
I'm technically not having any sort of thing now.
That is very correct. He's down in the Underdeep now. Or the below the Underdeep, Avernus. Let's take a look. How much movement? 30 foot. Alrighty. Measurements. Perfect, you're in range. This lizard folk runs directly up. Right here, actually. And goes to attack the man who just attacked his friend.
Okay.
With a heavy club.
Sure.
That rolls a 16, which is good, but not enough. I already know that, because this man has like 19 AC.
Deltac currently has 22 AC.
Fuck! Okay, yeah, that definitely misses. Just bring the Great Club down on Deltac with both hands. He just casually deflects it with his shield. Let's see, do they have multi-attack? They do not. Alrighty. Pacified turn. Pacified turn. Pacified turn. Pacified turn. Pacified turn. Valdan.
Oh, good fucking lord. Okay. He will just kinda... Up. Oh god, what the fuck is happening? Map is not responding well. Let me reload the page.
Mm-hmm.
It would basically be... Actually, would it be? I need to look at the spell thing, because that might be the one that gives advantage while in combat. It does not. Okay. Let us sip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's actually isn't letting me move the character, which is not exactly fine, but
That's weird. Who are you trying to move where?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The guy over here, yeah.
Yeah.
He will just... can I actually... Yeah. Walk over there to the guy and begin to speak into a conic.
Okay.
Look, if you don't want to end up like your friend there, I suggest that you tell us why you're here, who you work for, and why you're attacking us.
Okay. Let's see. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. And what's your save again?
16.
I gotta screenshot this so y'all can see it real quick.
Let me guess, a natural 20?
A bit worse.
Immune to charm? No, let me see this. Let me see this. Yeah, interesting. Does he roll with advantage?
No, but it's still funny.
Yeah. It is. It truly is.
I got something like that the other day too.
Oh god.
Can you re-roll the first 20, please?
See. And that's a reaction.
Yeah.
Alright, wisdom again.
Probably a 17 or something stupid like that. Or another nat 20. That's on brand.
He is
Should've
not
just
being
stuck with
suggested.
it. Okay, let me see. Intelligence 2 times. That is 1 second level gone, and I keep the first.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, what can I do as a bonus action?
That is the penultimate
Disengage.
question.
I already used up my movement.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, fun with that. That is stoop.
You can dash, disengage, and hide because rogue.
Oh, no, actually, no, never mind. I cannot do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then just looks befuddled and is like, yeah, fine, you know what? Fuck it. And does something for the first time, because
Oh.
do not want to get hit. Where is
What
it?
are we doing for the
God
first
damn it.
time?
I'm bumping up my AC because
The
fuck
Blade
this.
Song.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah. If I only have a bonus action, then, you know.
Yeah, bonus action to start the Blade Wizard Rage.
Yeah, nerd rage.
All right.
That just makes me jealous. My Blade Song Wizard died before I could barely even get to use it in Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, that sucks. I kind of want to run
It is
Tomb.
awful.
Even though it's awful, I still want to
No.
run it.
No.
I don't want to
Or
play
play
Tomb,
it,
though.
sorry.
No.
Regardless, though, with the Blade Song active, it is the horse's turn.
Death.
Horse remains where it is.
Understandable. It's Clover's turn.
Ooh, boy. Is laughing at Valdan a free action? Can we make it a free action?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Clover will spend a free turn action, whatever, to laugh at Valdan's misery, and let's fucking see what the Red Queen has to offer.
That is very on brand.
We could just try a charm person or something. Huh. Nah. Where is it? Let's force him to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
With Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Who's being targeted with this?
The one who made Valdan a bigger laughing stock than he already is.
Understandable. He meets the
this
save.
This shit is so much funnier if you're self-aware. Trust me.
This is true. Meets it, beats it.
Yeah. Clover's laughter just stops in its tracks like, well.
Shit.
Looks like I'm the fool.
Let's see. Alrighty. It's another lizard folk turn. This one, let's see, is going to make their way over here. It was right there. And is going to attempt to yeet a javelin at Lasellin.
Okay. You can try.
Does a 13 hit? I know
Not
the
even
answer. All right, that's basically it. The javelin passes by you to your right, landing around here. Kevin. Kevin is going to make his way around over here. And he is going to do his best. He's going to put his hand on the lizard folk's shoulder, and it's like, listen, it's not worth it. With a tight grip, and he is going to try to intimidate him. There's intimidation.
Yeah. My god, what's with our rolls this session?
The lizard folk obviously doesn't really take to this.
It isn't our rolls. This lizard folk is just a fucking chat.
Honestly,
That's all it is.
This lizard folk's name is Chad Thundercock.
Better fucking be Chad Thundercock is now the leader of the lizard folks.
Honestly.
Help him
regardless,
turn into a
though,
true dragon.
calm to turn. Lacellan.
Okay. Just trying to devise what the biggest flex way to deal with this guy would be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Yeah, my Guardian of Faith is still up. Lol. Oops.
It is.
Need to click that. But that's like over by the campfire, so it wouldn't have made a difference at all.
I'm just going to bring out a token that everyone needs to know exists. That's the Guardian of Faith, just as a placeholder.
Oh god, no. I've lost my faith just now. I'm even a fucking holy man.
Okay. You know what? I've decided the most flex way to do things is to step back, invite the attack of opportunity purposefully, and still shoot.
Oh.
I'm gonna step out of its range.
Okay.
It has an attack of opportunity if it would like to do so.
It will definitely take that.
Okay.
An 18 hit.
Not if I warding flare and make it re-roll.
Ooh. 4 times per long rest. When you attempt a creature, impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Its second roll is a 16.
Which misses.
Gotcha. So,
Flashbang.
right as it looks like it's about to connect with its club, Pocket Sun!
Yeah, Pocket Sun.
And the immediate flare causes it to basically step back for a moment while it's still swinging, cover its eyes, and miss horribly.
And I'll follow up with a just a simple. Actually, no, I won't, because there are multiple combatants here. Well, instead, that's not concentration. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray instead.
Ooh, all right. Let's see. 3 rays of fire.
3 bolts.
Yes.
Scorching Ray on the guy I just moved away from. 11.
An 11 will sadly
14.
miss. That will hit, though.
Ooh. Okay. Which will deal...
You were missing
12.
one, right?
I am indeed, and Blessed Strikes does not apply. So it's at 6 only.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it says... Did it say cantrips? Or weapon attacks? Yeah, that's neither of those. Cool.
That's a second level
And
spell, isn't it?
It is indeed. 21 for another 6.
Definitely hits. All right, so that lizard folk takes 12 points of fire damage as those lances of fire basically just run their way into it. One going over him and missing. And that breaks the calm emotions on everybody.
On everybody?
Yep. If calm
Cool.
emotion is broken, if they see an ally take damage from a spell or attack.
Yeah, good thing we all missed before.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine by me.
Oh, it's literally in the spell description, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Deltac's turn, unless you want to do anything else. If you can do anything else.
No, that's fine.
Alrighty. Deltac's turn.
This frees me up for doing Fireball, at least.
Mm. I'm pretty sure
actually
Deltac cannot cast Fireball.
Yet. He's going to opt for a destructive wave.
Divine Smite, 10th level.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot for him to do other than maybe swap out that shield
Mm-hmm.
and take up. That's the wrong character sheet. Unequipped Lacella's shield.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to do that.
And Deltac can unequip his shield, go down to 20 AC.
Mm-hmm.
Pull out
the suffering. 20 AC.
the volcanic edge.
Uh-huh.
Step there.
Right.
And try to schmack a boy.
Roll that hit. Roll that, and that is 12 points of damage. And that is enough to do him in. So
Then
this
we will step
Giga
forward.
Chad lizard, who was dodging strikes left and right, dodging spells, is very quickly done in by the power of fire, and his charred corpse falls to the ground.
And 24 for 12 slashing, 6 fire against the next guy.
Jesus Christ. He had 3 health. And that guy is basically given a new slice on life. And by slice, I mean he is cut diagonally in half.
I like it. And with the last moment of a bit of his movement, he'll rush towards this guy as he is saying, "You warned this, you earned this death." And raises the axe as he is ready to hit next turn.
That lizard folk just snarls in response.
Cool.
Alrighty. Boop. This lizard folk is making his way over to Valdan. And is going to try and shield bash you with its spiked shield. Does a 13 hit?
That misses.
Alrighty. You definitely dodge it. Your blade song giving you some arcane advantages. Let's see. This one rushes off the boat to get at you. This one is going to try and go... This one's just going to try to bite you. 18.
Funnily enough, an 18 will miss. Here's the funny thing. For explanation.
Oh,
normally, an 18 would in fact miss with my armor AC of 16.
Right.
But Blade Song allows me to add my intelligence, which is a +5 to it. So my AC is, in fact, a 21.
Jesus Christ. Oh. 1 second, real quick.
Notes down, player AC.
I mean, is it not right on the token?
It should if I... Yeah, it's showing correctly.
Do you have
Shows it
a
as
strong AC modifier on your character sheet?
Yep.
No,
I
I'm
also
doing
have
something
shield
else.
and haste. Looks at saving throws.
Makes note to self. Balance players better.
No, that's not what I'm doing. Let's see. Just over here, Lasellen is just... Alrighty. With that, we get another lizard folk. As combat really starts to ramp up now that the calm emotions is done. This one is going to run directly at our friendly neighborhood barbarian. With another heavy club, or a smack. which somehow manages to connect against the barbarian, dealing 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Let's see here. Another lizard folk runs off the boat. This one only getting a little bit of distance, though, before yeeting a javelin at the one and only Deltac, the wall. Unfortunately, though, I know for a fact that 9 misses.
Quite handily, yeah. That misses somebody who's not in.
Yeah. Another one, staying on the boat for this one, is also going to try a javelin toss. A 17 is better, but still a miss. The turn then comes to Ultra Instinct Valdan.
Okay. And now with Blade Song having time to settle in, not being activated out of what can only be described as sheer fucking embarrassment, you just see how almost like the shadows slowly begin to flow over Valdan, like forming an old worn down cloak.
Ooh.
As what seemed to be a bite attack is like slid off from it. As he will look at the guy who just attacked him with the mouth still open, will take steady aim, because I don't want to miss again, and will attack with a 2nd level inflict wounds, because he is a bit fucking done.
That
15?
hits.
Great, 29, 50% from that is extra damage, so
Yep.
yeah.
That literally, just as you wreath yourself in shadows, you just carefully touch your palm onto this lizard folk. He disintegrates.
With the hand still out, he turns to the other one.
He just falls to ash.
And speaks in Draconic. So, you wanna go next?
Roll intimidation.
Oh god, with advantage because I disintegrated his friend?
That's why you're rolling intimidation.
Yeah. I have nothing for that. Oh look, a natural 20.
Alrighty.
How
Would you like to
fitting
do
it happens
anything
now.
else?
Maybe step
Well-
back from all the piss that is forming on the ground.
What can I do as a bonus action? He's not even gonna disengage, he's just gonna loom over the guy. Just this cloak of constantly flowing shadow, almost like a fucking Nazgul looking down at him.
Are we the baddies?
Oh yeah, before I forget. Oh look, this isn't consumed! I keep the silent spell
Fucking
slot.
Christ. 2 nat 20s in a row! Valdan the Laughing Shadow. He's changed his name. Star Horse.
Will stand up.
Oh no.
60 foot. Wait, yeah, he's still got another 30 foot. To,
Oh, yeah.
20 foot ahead.
Yeah,
And
and-
Clobber.
oh god, that's gonna hurt.
21.
It hits.
For 12 bludgeoning damage, it needs to make a DC 14 strength saving throw, be knocked prone.
You said 14?
14.
He's prone.
Cool.
Oh god.
Clover, it's your turn now.
Oh god, okay. Clover will run next to the Star Horse and just go finger gun, pew pew pew, Eldritch Blast at this guy next
Okay.
to Kevin.
Roll that to hit.
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. Oh, public roll. Eldritch Blast. A 14 and an 18.
Let's see. Well, the second one hits.
Then adds 5 force damage.
Alrighty. The first shot connecting with its shield. The second strikes true, just impacting this man in his torso. Anything else?
Unless you want me to summon greater
What? No, you're it sounds like you're far away from your mic.
I was cutting before.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's all. Lizard folk spends his movement to get up and attacks the horse. This one is going to try and bite the horse with a 19.
D10 plus 3.
Nope. That's the wrong spot. Hold on a minute. My window's just opened up in the wrong section. Alright, say again.
Delta uses reaction to intercede.
Alrighty,
Do the damage by...
a D10. Okay, yeah, it just catches the bite on the axe. Roll the axe's fire damage for me real quick.
Sorry, what?
What's the fire damage on the axe again?
The fire damage on the axe is... that much. 2d4.
3. Alright, he takes 3 damage because he just bit down on the volcanic edge. It's Kevin's turn. Kevin.
How much,
Oh, sorry?
how much damage did the bite? How much damage does bite
It's only 5
do?
damage.
Because it's only a damage. Okay, so yeah, does nothing to start on.
Kevin, just looming over this lizard folk, is going to just bring his blade straight, his blade club basically, just straight over his head, and is going to bring it down like he is trying to split a log. But misses. This lizard folk is deft. He dodges the strike. However, our barbarian here has multi. Who's going to try again? Bringing his club up from the ground from whence it missed, and misses again?
Oh god, well then you stop all of the good rolls.
Yeah, something like that. This lizard folk gets off his boat and runs over. And he is going to try and yeet a spear into Valdan.
The last one ask you.
It fucking crits.
Okay, good thing I have silvery barbs.
Okay.
So, re-roll please.
16.
That misses.
Alrighty.
I'm going to put up silver barbs this time and do the thing. Oh look, I keep the spell
did?
slot.
Lasellen, you're up.
Okay. You know what? Fine.
Oh god.
Oh no, but I want to see what happens after the intimidation roll. Yeah, Weselin will shout out, remember friends, to keep at least one of them alive, as he upcasts a fireball. Oh, why? What's what happened to the pissed himself? Centered there, in this space here. So 20-foot radius. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Alright. I have a fireball thing around here somewhere.
Unfortunately, that does also get Valdan.
Oh, there it is.
Oh boy.
Let's see. That's 10.
What's the DC?
2, 3.
Okay, give me a second.
And then the center.
Yeah,
Is that
unfortunate.
the center?
That's damage. How much damage? 30.
That's the effective radius right there. That's. I think. Wait, is it 20 feet? Hold up. Let me check.
24.
No, it's not. It's the wrong size on my end. Let me adjust it one more time.
Also, it doesn't hit it, does it?
That's the
No,
radius.
it does. Oh, I failed to save, so...
Oh, if you're thinking that way, like, I guess. Then if that's how you're counting that, then I will do something. Oh,
I think that's the 20 feet, right? It's
Yeah,
a
but,
20-foot radius, not a 20-foot square. Oh, that should reach out that far, though. I think.
Yeah.
Wait.
If you're doing it like how that looks, that would be like a, pretty big nerf to area effect spells.
Yeah, I mean, it's off anyway. It's not like a specific. The lines don't add up specifically as well either, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Actually,
So, I mean, the way we end up doing it is just, roll 20 says if that's a 20-foot distance away from the center, that's how that works, right? It essentially means that smaller ones, squares end up being circles anyway.
yeah. Whatever.
And Pythagoras doesn't exist apparently in grids, so all of that is 20 foot.
This is true. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, if that's fine, then those guys need to make dex saves. DC 15 or they take 35 damage, save from half.
And I believe
Yeah,
so
I
does
already rolled
Valdan.
mine, so... I already rolled mine and I failed, so I already subtracted a 30.
Oh god, okay. Let's see. How many of them are rolling the deck saves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And the required pass
Oh, you
is
don't-
a 15. 2 of them succeed.
Still take 15 fire damage.
Christ, okay. So let's see. Fail. Pass. Fail.
I made that calculation in my head, by the way, of where to hit that and risk hitting Valdan. Based on the fact that you're a rogue, I forgot that you multiply several times, meaning you don't have evasion.
Oh, it's fine. I'm a bit chunkier than usual, so...
And considering Fireball also.
Yeah.
There is now char in the water. Valdan, there is a very toasty lizard folk still in front of you.
Although Valdan has been hit, he almost in a trance-like state, seems to be relatively mentally fine. What did he fucking know?
Would you like to do anything else to sell?
That depends whether I'm allowed to cast another spell.
So I do a 1 level spell, 1 cantrip. Or 1 action, 1 bonus action. It's kind of mixed.
Cannot cast spiritual weapon.
Yeah, because basically, I know people do it a lot of different ways. The way I like to do it is you can either do 1 leveled spell and 1 cantrip, or you can do 1 bonus action and 1 action spell.
Yeah, I already tried to convince him of 2 level spell as long as neither one of them is higher than 40. But he didn't accept the route.
It's either the action economy or leveled and non-leveled.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, just reiterate the keep things alive.
The attack?
He says after incinerating half of their forces.
After fireballing.
Upcast fireball.
Upcasted fireball. Man basically dropped a bomb on them.
Deltak will kind of twist the axe around so he's not hitting with the bladed part, but like just the front mass of the side of the axe to try
Like the
and
flat of
whack
it?
this guy. Yeah.
Okay. So
Actually,
roll to hit, and we'll
probably
consider it non-lethal
It's
damage.
going to do fire damage, right? So
Yes.
that would be it. Like that's a difficult fail of being non-lethal, I think. So I think he'll just actually switch back to sword and shield and hit with the flat blade.
Okay.
It's all well and good you bonking them with the bludgeoning, but if you incinerate their face at the same time.
Yeah, Two-Face got lucky that he can still talk.
There we go. Oh, fuck.
Oh god. Can I cause an automatic?
Considering you're going for non-lethal, and it's not enough to just outright kill, this one is just unconscious.
Okay. Then we'll, if that boy is unconscious, we'll move over here and try the same thing. Non-lethal, flat of the blade. 11.
There we go. Alright, on 11 we'll miss, though.
Good old lawful stupid Delpak actually getting the job done.
Mm-hmm. Will that be it?
That will... Oh, actually. What? I need to check what this... That's an action. Okay. Yeah, we'll make that it.
Alright. Window, minimize yourself. The wrong window became maximized. Sorry. With that, it is a lizard folk that just straight falls unconscious. Like, he just got intimidated the fuck, and then somehow survived a fireball. He's just out. And that leaves the last one here. It is going to try to retreat into the water, which is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Delta.
Yep. Again, fly the blade, but he's fine taking a swing.
Mm-hmm.
And misses.
And misses. This one successfully gets into the water.
Oh wait, no, I think that's just my oath, not this one. Never mind.
Let's see, because it was here. Yeah, so in its entire turn, it can get to here. There. And it disappears under the water. Alrighty. And with 2 prisoners, we will continue this session next week.
Hell yeah.
Because it is 6:13 p.m., and I know it is dramatically later over in the Europe lands for y'all.
Indeedly doodly.
The bello.